Once you've done this, what I'd like you to do is just open Google Drive. Now Google Drive will give you the option of logging in. And so now you want to log in with your new email address. So at student.fccps.org. And then your password should be the network password that you are using to log on to this device. Using the Google Drive on your phones or mobile devices is pretty good. Right now you can see all your documents that are in the drive and you can access them. On many instances you can actually begin to edit them. For example, Google Slides now allows you to edit your slides. You can edit spreadsheets and docs. From your Google Drive folder on your computer, you can now share that document by just clicking on it twice or clicking 2 clicks to get to the menu, and then you can share right from the document. And the Google Drive icon is always going to be present at the top of your menu, and you'll be able to click and see what your storage is and if it is logged in. Now this is important to be checking this, because if you see right now it is grayed out on the dock, which means it's not connected yet. You need to make sure that it's highlighted in black to make sure that it's active. If at any time your Google Drive disconnects, then that means it is no longer syncing to the web. So the folder on your desktop, which could get lost if we have to fix your computer, may not be syncing and backing up your work. Now immediately when I clicked on Done, you'll see it's working up here and it's actually syncing your files. You'll see that I have 16, syncing 16 out of 27 is currently going on. And now the sync is complete. The Google Drive has created a folder that's on your desktop now. And those folders are going to show you everything that you have already installed in Google Drive. So if you're not very organized in Google Drive right now, then you won't see a bunch of folders, you'll see tons of files. And this means it's being synced. If I close this now, you'll see that the folder is not on the desktop. But if you go up to the Spotlight and type in Google, you'll have the application Google Drive, and you can launch right to the folder. You can also click on your dock. If you have the Google Drive icon there, click here and you'll get to your folder. Now anything you save into this folder automatically syncs with the web as long as you have the internet. Now I'm going to close this window here and I'm going to click on the Google Drive icon at the top of my computer. Now you'll see some information here. You'll see that you're logged in. You'll see how much storage space you're using out of your 30 gigabytes of free space. And you'll see preferences. What I'd like everyone to do is find your Google Drive preferences and click now. Now from the first part you have the option of syncing only different folders. For example, if you no longer want all your folders to sync that are in the Google Drive folder, you can select them here. If you click on your account, you're going to see more information about how much space you have left. If you click on Advanced, what I'd like you to do is take a look at your options here, and you can see that each time you start your computer or log into your computer, Google Drive will automatically turn on. And this is important to make sure you have checked, is that you show the file sync status so you always know if it's working. Now if your teacher has asked you to create in using Microsoft Word, you want to make sure that you're saving to your Google Drive at all times. Now if I come here and open a Microsoft Word file, now I can make any changes I want to in this Microsoft Word file. But right now, because it is here, it's saved on my computer, it's not saved in Google Drive. So when I go to File, Save As, and anytime you get to this window, if you don't see your maximized window, you want to click on this little drop down arrow here so you can see everything. And now you have more choices. You'll notice Google Drive is one of your options now. So click on Google Drive, and if you change the file name or whatever, at this point you can save. When you save to that folder, it's going to be running a sync, and it's going to sync up to your Google Drive. Sync complete. So let's take a look at what that looks like. And you'll notice that now on my web I already have it uploaded, but it is not converted. So anything you put into your Google Drive folder is not going to be automatically converted like we've asked when you're uploading directly to the web. So it's something to keep in mind on how you want to be able to use it. Now it's easy to do this. You can open it with Google Docs, and now that document can be edited and made live, and you can make tweaks to it and save. And now it is a true Google Doc, but it'll duplicate in your Google Drive. And so now you'll have two options here, which could get confusing of knowing which version's which. So you want to make sure that when you're using your Google Drive that you're careful that you're using it for storage only. The big strength of Google Drive now is this. If I go into my Google Drive folder by clicking on the Google Drive icon, you'll see my personalized learning letter here. That's the Word document, and I can open it from here to make edits. Because it's saved in my Google Drive folder, as soon as I save it, it's going to sync and it's going to be on the web. So you want to make sure that you're always saving into your Google Drive folder.